Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 15 minutes of fame. 90-day Fiancé's Rob Warne's called a clout chaser after heartbreaking update about son he can't shed the villain label. Rob Warne from 90-day, The Last Resort faces criticism despite revealing his concerns about his dog's declining health. He first appeared on the show with Sophie Sierra, a British citizen. The couple lacked compatibility and struggled with trust issues due to Rob's past infidelity. Despite this, they got married, hoping for a better future. However, their problems became worse after living together, leading Sophie to move out of their one-bedroom apartment in Texas. They were in an on-again, off-again relationship for months before appearing in 90-day, The Last Resort Season 2. During therapy, Rob and Sophie are trying to work through their differences, but it doesn't seem like professional therapists could help them. In a recent episode, Sophie confronted Rob for talking negatively about her behind her back, leading to a major argument. In the preview for the next episode, Sophie tells her co-star, Jasmine Pineda, that Rob is still communicating with other women while pretending to resolve their marital issues for the show. Despite some enjoyable moments together, it seems like Rob and Sophie will ultimately decide to end their relationship. Rob and Sophie likely separated after filming 90-day, The Last Resort because they didn't post any content together. Rob is frequently seen traveling with his friends, Josh Weinstein and Jamal Menzies. Recently, Rob posted a carousel of pictures from Blue Mountains, Australia. In the caption, he said, "If only Australia wasn't so far away. Would you fly 15HRS for this?" Despite being on a new adventure, Rob seemed negative, complaining about the long flight. An Instagram user didn't appreciate Rob's attitude and accused him of trying to extend his 15 minutes of fame. Rob and Sophie had the potential to be one of the iconic couples of the 90-day Fiancé franchise. However, Rob ruined his relationship by cheating on Sophie, causing her to be cautious and distrustful. In addition, Rob never had a stable career, which may have contributed to Sophie's reluctance to stay with him. Similar to Pedro Jimena, who failed to put in effort to salvage his relationship with Chantel Everett, Rob has moved on to flaunt his thriving single life after breaking Sophie's heart and trust. However, now he's trying to repair his reputation among fans by showcasing his gentler side. He recently posted a worrying picture of his dog, whom he referred to as his son, revealing that the pet is facing health problems. Despite the 90-day, The Last Resort star having been successful in winning back the favors of some fans by portraying himself as a caring and attentive pet parent, he may still struggle to fully overcome his past wrongdoing. 15 minutes of fame. 90-day Fiancé's Rob Warne's called a clout chaser after heartbreaking update about son he can't shed the villain label. When Rob Warne appeared on the popular reality show 90-day Fiancé, many viewers saw a man with good intentions, navigating the labyrinth of love, culture, and, of course, the intricacies of a relationship that crossed borders. But as his story unfolded, Rob found himself under an increasingly harsh spotlight, often as the villain. His tumultuous journey, however, reached a new chapter when a heart-wrenching update about a personal matter hit the social media scene, one that seemed to strip him of his villain status but also thrust him further into the controversial world of reality TV fame. The update revolved around Rob's claims about his relationship with a young boy he referred to as his son. This emotional revelation shook fans, leaving many questioning the truth behind his statement. Was this a cry for sympathy or a sincere attempt at showing vulnerability, and why, despite such heartfelt updates, does Rob seem unable to shed the villain label that clings to him like a shadow, the villain to victim complex? When 90-day Fiancé first introduced Rob, he was caught in a whirlwind of arguments, drama, and heartbreak with his ex-girlfriend. Their relationship, a roller coaster of emotions, was anything but smooth. While the show often amplified the emotional stakes and presented the conflicts in a highly dramatized manner, Rob's personality did little to help his case in the eyes of viewers. His bluntness, occasional defensiveness, and inability to effectively communicate with those around him painted him as someone more prone to conflict than resolution. The once proud and hopeful man became a character many fans loved to hate. Despite his rocky start, Rob still had moments where fans would get glimpses of a softer side. However, the damage had already been done. The internet had decided, Warne was the villain of the season. That's the thing about reality TV, its narratives don't just follow the people who live them, they create personas, many of which are impossible to escape, even after the cameras stop rolling. For a while, Rob's role on 90 Day Fiancé was all but defined by this villainous lens. Even when his personal life and emotions seemed to bleed through, fans seemed to find it hard to forgive the things they'd already seen. After all, reality TV audiences have a strange relationship with redemption. Once someone is labeled as the bad guy, it takes a lot of work and, often, a lot of time to rewrite that story. The son that shook the world. So, when Rob shared an emotional update about a child he referred to as his son, the reaction was mixed. Rob's statement seemed genuine and heart-wrenching. The man who had once been mocked for his cold demeanor now appeared to be grappling with something much deeper: parenthood, responsibility, and love. This wasn't just a fleeting moment of drama. Rob claimed that he had developed a bond with the boy, a relationship that transcended traditional boundaries. Naturally, social media erupted in response. Some fans quickly took to Twitter and Reddit to express their sympathy and admiration for Rob's growth, applauding him for turning a new leaf and embracing his parental side. On the other hand, others couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. Was this a truly heartfelt update, or was it another calculated move to gain the public's favor and shift his villain narrative in today's digital age, where attention is the ultimate currency? Many viewers couldn't ignore the possibility that Rob's emotional moment could have been nothing more than a strategic attempt to leverage his public image. After all, the reality TV world has seen more than its fair share of actors who have played to the cameras for fame and notoriety. Was Rob, at the core of it, just another clout chaser, trying to use this son narrative to earn redemption from an audience who had already written him off? The clout chaser debate. The term clout chaser has become a buzzword in the age of social media, often used to describe individuals who engage in dramatic, emotional, or controversial acts simply to gain attention or followers. In Rob's case, it didn't take long for some to accuse him of just that, trying to cash in on his 90 Day Fiancé fame by weaving a heart-tugging tale of fatherhood, all while knowing it would stir up debate and bring eyes to his social media. After all, fame isn't just a fleeting moment anymore, it's a commodity that people hold onto for dear life. Critics pointed out that Rob's update about the boy might have been heartfelt, but they argued that it was too conveniently timed. Was it genuinely an attempt to update fans on a personal aspect of his life, or was it a calculated move to change his image and reclaim some positive public attention? Fans of reality television know that every moment in the spotlight comes with a price, and Rob's attempt at garnering sympathy was seen by some as a thinly veiled attempt to shift the public narrative in his favor. It's no secret that many 90 Day Fiancé stars have used their platform to maintain or grow their fame, sharing controversial or emotional updates to stir the pot and keep fans talking. From social media rants to surprise relationship updates, the clout chaser label has been leveled against a significant portion of the show's cast. Rob was no different, especially after his history of dramatic storylines. Redemption or reinvention? Despite the accusations of clout chasing, Rob's personal growth and emotional vulnerability shouldn't be dismissed entirely. After all, people are complicated, and the reality TV environment isn't exactly known for encouraging personal growth. The same fans who had accused Rob of being a manipulative figure were now faced with an emotional update that portrayed him in a new light, and therein lies the crux of his public image dilemma. When a person is constantly shifting, growing, and attempting to change, it's hard for the audience to keep up, let alone forgive the mistakes of the past. In reality television, the past never stays buried. It's always there, lurking in the background, ready to resurface when it benefits the show or when it can help increase drama. But Rob's emotional update about the boy reminded viewers that people are multifaceted. They aren't confined to the roles they play on television. Could it be that Rob's update was a sincere attempt to show who he was, without the cameras and the drama, or was he simply using the same emotional tactics that have worked for countless others in the reality TV space? Regardless of intent, Rob Warne's time in the 90-Day Fiancé spotlight has proven one thing: redemption in the world of reality TV is as fickle as fame itself. Whether or not Rob can shed his villain label is yet to be seen, but one thing is clear: his 15 minutes of fame are far from over. Will he ever be able to rewrite the narrative that defines him, or will he forever be stuck in the role of the misunderstood, clout-chasing villain? Time, and the ever-watchful eyes of his fans, will tell.